Hearing one more time for Erica Stevens for her great performance. Let's also
please welcome tonight's Grand Marshal, Expel Chief Executive Officer Ryan Pace and Expel Executive Team.
On behalf of the entire Expel team, driver, start your engines!
I got 2 laps clear starting, third time by. I had to be the best, so let's do it. Have a good solid day. Everybody keep their heads about themselves, and let's see if we can bring one of these home. Don't forget to set your brake bias. We did the front wing. That's where you develop. As you guys see on the grid there with tires and wings. Come home on the top tip of the podium and spray champagne everywhere, all right? Beautiful day. Beautiful day in the field.
Underway. Please welcome today's honorary Robert Messer.
Teammate of Scott Dixon's blue will just guide in right behind him. Here they come, marking for the surface of the green right now. Oh, crash on the front straight line.
We have a lot of cars involved in an incident right as the green flag flies, Nick Gilman. The other car that got upside down is Connor Daly, but it looks like Sebastian Bourdais is involved. Alexander Rossi's car is destroyed. Dalton Kellett is involved. Again, a major concern was for Connor Daly, whose car's gotten upside down. We do see Connor moving around in that cockpit. The good news, Mark, is this was a low-speed accident right at the start of the event, but still a ton of carnage. Ed Jones's car is missing a couple wheels. It looked like, Mark, about 3/4 of the way the back of the pack, and Pietro Fittipaldi, his day is done. The left rear tire torn off of that car, just absolute carnage.
No, it didn't.
There you see the replay up on Big Hoss TV right off the drop of the green flag. 5 cars involved, including that one right there, Connor Daly. Good to see him get out and walk away from that car after he flipped over upside down.
The good part about this, if there is a good part, is that this was relatively speaking low speed since they were not up to full speed yet after the drop of the green flag. Your 5 cars involve Connor Daly, Alexander Rossi, Ed Jones, Dalton Kellett, and Pietro Fittipaldi. Those are the 5 drivers involved. All of them have exited their cars already. All right, you see the replay again on Big Hoss TV, and that is our big frig bad break of the day, and make it 6 cars actually involved in the bad break of the day. The 6th one being Sebastian Bourdais. He's had a very tough weekend here at Texas Motor Speedway, being involved in crashes both days in our doubleheader weekend, and that is our big frig bad break of the day.
Crazy.
Cameras of these drivers. Again, 6 total involved in this one. 6 total involved. Connor Daly, Alexander Ross, Ed Jones, Dalton Kellett, Pietro Fittipaldi, and Sebastian Bourdais involved in this accident right off the drop of the green flag. The field continues to cycle under caution, and they go down pit road with the best needs to be cleaned up on the front stretch after that 6-car accident to open up the fastest race in L375.
Where'd you get that grin? Right above your chin. There's no decay. It's a smile on your face, and he's the one who's always has the fun. Just out your happy hour, got me smile, and he's happy. Walk from the smile. Right on the walk from happy. Not walk. Now again. Saddle up, folks. This is 300 time. To get the best results in racing, it takes the right team with the right tech. And that's exactly what Genesis does for your contact center. Genesis is the engine for your success. Ever since I was a kid, I've dreamed of driving at the highest level of NASCAR. Now, I'm living that dream. In the Speedcat.com number 38 Ford Mustang. I'm Anthony Alfredo. The dream comes true in the NASCAR Cup Series. See you there.
Never experienced excitement like this, going at over 100 miles an hour. Amazing family fun, including live music, bump displays, vendors, and more. Kids drove another hit at green. The Mission Cruise Texas Half Mile, presented by Wood Systems American Flat Track Motorcycle Race and Texas Motor Speedway. Saturday, starting May 22nd. Get your tickets at AmericanFlatTrack.com.
Where's Stefani? What's happening?
I'm ready to start dating again.
What are you looking for?
I want someone completely different, maybe from another country, and who's not threatened by a confident woman.
On the Spotty Network, this is what Adam heard.
I want someone completely country and threatened by a confident woman.
Wings and nachos. I have your guy.
Boost your love life to just any network. T-Mobile has more number ones in 5G than any other network.
Did you ride a horse here?
Yeah. We were born to defy everything. That's why we take 5 Gs in the net just for fun. And push 240, 2 inches from the ground. Waiting in space to put us in the wool instead of the hood. Why we train to react down to the millisecond and harness the power of 1,500 pounds. So when we're driving against the world's fastest, and put each out running on, we can catch a glimpse of distance. It's the insatiable desire that drives us and gets us back in the cockpit the day after. Because when you're born fearing nothing, you're willing to live.
Hey race fans, Monica Palumbo here with Big Hog TV. We're hanging out in the stands, and I have to say, I think we were all sitting here watching that wreck unfold, and I've had to close my mouth. My jaw has been down just watching them collect all the debris. I'm glad that everybody got out safely. So I'm hanging out here with Nick and Sam. This is a father-son duo. They have been here all weekend, so it's a double header here at Texas Motor Speedway. But tell me what your experience is like. You guys got to watch the race last night, too.
Yeah, it was incredibly fast. You could barely see anything about who they were, but once you got used to it, it was good. So we really enjoyed it last night.
Well, yeah, what about you, Sam? What are you thinking about all this? Because you said this is your first IndyCar race. Well, last night was.
Yeah, it's been great. Really rooting for Pietro Fittipaldi today. It's a bummer that he got out before the race even started. But yesterday he did great. Looking forward to watching the remaining racers go through today.
Yeah, they're going to get started here shortly. Well, now that Pietro is out, who else do you think you're going to be pulling for?
I think we're going to be pulling for Palau.
Hey, all right. What about you? Same? He's retired. You guys enjoyed the race. I'm going to be out here in the stands finding more people to hang out with.
Of the left side, the wall, and then it was the Tower Park right across Dogleg on the front stretch here at Texas Motor Speedway. And yeah, thankfully everybody got out of the race car. You pointed out Dalton Kellett. I mean, the front of that car, he took off as well as he got pinballed. It was just a mess where guys like Connor Daly were very tail into the field. I don't know how you're supposed to get through that accident because it was just a disaster waiting to happen. And furthermore, Davey, because of some of the changes that have been made to the aero configuration of these race cars, Connor didn't really get full airborne. I mean, the car did get off the ground a little bit and rotate, but we did not get the lift that we have seen in years past. And again, that's because the safety innovation continues to advance in the MTB IndyCar series.
Absolutely, and these cars, I feel, Mark, are safe. Definitely made it through a hurt. My matter of fact, this race. So I wish I had one of these cars put in.
Go back to Jake Cleary saying about Connor Daly. Connor Daly fired and said that they have safe, secure, horrific looking accident. What was your baby?
Well, honestly, man, like, the field's kind of overdone. We definitely had a start accident. Car over the last couple of seasons, and I really think we should probably have a good chat about that because it's just such a shame to see. There's so much good cars eliminated so early. We're all trying to, it's hard to pass here, so you're all trying to get everything you can to start, and sometimes that's that's a bit of an issue.
Good news is when you're chatting about it, Connor's good to see you're all right.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
Connor Daly, Mark.
Yeah, Connor Daly brings up some very good points that kind of reiterated what Davey Hamilton talked about and other drivers have talked about too, maybe reassessing how we do things on those starts and restarts. And Nick Yeoman, the good news is all the wrecked race cars, the disabled vehicles have been cleared away from pit road, and now those that did have to go through that damage, like Tony Kanaan and James Hinchcliffe, those cars come on the pit road for some assessment. Yeah, 14A was riding around before he was able to find that repaired. Capstone Green Energy Group for James Hinchcliffe doing a lot of looking. It looked like it was all the way through, but that team Mark wanted to do a full once-over to make sure that race, with that race car. You don't want to send your driver out there on a Speedway if you're not 100% sure that that car's ready to go. Michael Young.
Yeah, a couple of cars came in taking advantage of this long caution to put on some new Firestone Firehawks and to refuel. I don't know if this will get them, at least I don't think this will get them into the three-stop strategy, but Ed Carpenter, Renus VK, and Machina Marcus Ericsson, all three came down to
Jones, Kellett, and Daly are lap into this. So, Scott Dixon brings it forward off of turn number 4 and then climbs on it. Turn 1, he's going to come right back in line. Meanwhile, Jack Harvey looking strong to the outside. Jack Harvey got around Pato O'Ward for 4th, and then he took 3rd away from Will Power down the back straightaway. Jack Harvey might not be done, Mark. He's going to look to the outside and try to get around Alex Palou. Decides to tuck back in line behind Alex Palou. Meanwhile, a couple spots behind them, Pato O'Ward start-finish line. Further back, Graham Ray Hall working his way with his teammate Takuma Sato. They're going side by side. Marcus Ericsson trying to get around Hunter Ray. Leader though, Scott Dixon sets up for turn 3. Pato O'Ward with a strong run in the entrance to turn number 3. Entertained Boss, and he backs out of it just like that. Joseph Newgard to his bottom side very soon. Yeah, pair of Team Penske cars trying to run down Pato O'Ward. Inside of Magino is right there in the 7th position. Mark is within a couple car lengths of Will Power. Has to get back in line as they make their way through 3 and 4. But McLaughlin is being stalked in that 8th position. Over by about 4 car lengths. This is the battle for the 4th position. Pato and a trio of Penske cars. Out of turn 2, Will Power with a strong charge. He's got about a 2 car length. O'Ward's close, but right now, Mark, not close enough to make a move. I don't think Jack Harvey's done with Alex Palou. He has stayed within himself. Jump out of the car. Gotta watch that wheel contest. We just saw Tony Kanaan, 18th, 8 laps down is James Hinchcliffe. 19th is out of the races, Ford A. 20th and out Rossi. 21st and out Fittipaldi. 22nd. Carpenter +4, Hinchcliffe +4, and Tony Kanaan +3. One caution for 18 laps here at Texas Motor here. It looks like he might have been the first domino to fall.
We started the radio backed up, Sam had to back up, and I had no room, got back up, all groups on the front. Happens, everyone's packed up.
Scott Dixon.
Really good start for Jack Harvey. Last night, he's got a good looks like a routine stop. Davey pointed out Ryan Hunter Ray's on pit lane. In fact, servicing pretty soon Sure was. making his way from all the aprons in turns 3 and 4.
Scott Dixon, the Wolfpack does go to work. Otto Award coming in. Simon Pagano also coming in as well. Scott Dixon said the car is good. They've made no changes. They fill it full of fish. A little slow to the right. Also, their first stop in the afternoon. They will put a half turn into that. Jake Berry,
You had talked about the fact that you mentioned that you had his hands full with Otto Award behind him. He brings that number 12 5G Verizon machine in. They go ahead and put on the 4 Firestone Firehawk. No changes to that car. Full fuel and full power returns to the circuit.
Harvey with his first stop. Yeah, Jack Harvey has his first stop of the afternoon. Good stop for Maxwell Boyd. They did a fantastic job. 7 seconds for Will Power. Now Scott McLaughlin away. Away from the speed of Joseph Newgarden until we advance.
And Alex Malone comes on the pit road and then NTT. Like that.
Yeah, that was a quick one, too. He saw he was out of the way. No changes to Joseph Newgarden's car. Back down to Jake Cleary.
Solid stop. Last minute on lap 15, and they're the only ones yet to come to pit road.
Yeah, and trying as long as well, they pitted late, so they have a little Ram Rahal on a roll again. Stop the bummer. Warm-up lane coming through one. You give a record time.
Well, Regis VK is your leader, but we expect him to come to pit road just a couple miles. Although he is coming to pit road now as we speak, so that turns the lead back got by him for the third position. Jack Harvey scratching my head a little bit. No one to pass the race with, and we went back on the racetrack. You're right. That's all. We're about 4 or 5 smoke looks like it might be coming from the same area of his car.
Yeah, sure does. A little more smoke for that first scene and look like right now he's coming out the road. I don't see any smoke at all. Where it's coming from, but yeah, it's a little bit tire. Just as Colton Hurt's car was last night, by the way. Their team is very taxed on the other car.
Michael Young.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Looks near identical, if not exactly identical to what happened to Colton Herta last night. There's a fire in the brakes right at his side. The team has just put it out, but there was a fire in the brakes. Can't tell us that upper A-arm that he was not to take the tire off that whole brake. The cameras are fluid and it is brought up to the water coming off the end. It is certainly in bad shape. Tough race for a very fast car, but yeah,
Interstate Racing, but a technical alliance with Andretti Autosport. You said it's an open book for Andretti Autosport, so well, let's read it.
We're obviously know how when we're at the very fact I'm not sure what was wrong there. Don't know what happened on both property last night either, but something in that right rear on both those cars happened to be somewhat teammates definitely put them out of the race.
Well, this is gonna be go time for Michael Young and Jake Query, Davey Hamilton, because here we are right in the pit window at lap 118, and we're under caution. So looks like all these teams are going to get an opportunity to make stops under caution.
Yeah, it happened yesterday, or last night's race was the same thing. Every time the pit stop we thought the window was going to open, the caution came out, and now it happened again, which I say leaves advantage to Scott Dixon. Matter of fact, he has a nice little lead coming to the pits as he did last night, about 5 car lengths over his teammate coming up pit lane, guys.
And it looks good.
Scott Dixon comes in with the lead in that PNC Vegas team. Wolfpack goes to work. Change the 4 Firestone Firehawk. We take a look at that. Just behind it is Graham Rahal and Alex Muller. Scott Dixon is down the way. He's going to get out to the left side of Rahal. In front of Graham Rahal. Alex Muller out as well. Wow, Sammy got here. They're already out of pit lane. It was a good stop for everybody here, guys, but it was a mess getting out of the exit.
Wow. A lot of cars come off and on pit road, Davey Hamilton, at one time, and I'm telling you right now, boy, those guys that are the traffic cops, you know, I mean, they've got their work cut out for them.
All right, here we go.
Dixon.
Everybody to get on Twitter and check out Will Power's Twitter.
To the inside, Mark, he'll get around Alex below for 6. He's stuck it out. It's clear, Dick, that they have figured out that if they can get back in line on a turn 4. Power holds on the third line. 15 in blue and white. They run second and third through turns 3 and 4. Graham close. Now in pursuit of Scott Dixon. Trails him by 6/10 of a second. An update from you on pit road.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it was pedal or tires. It's more the fuel. They're already telling him to save fuel. Obviously, they're going to do this in one more stint. They're going to have to get his best fuel economy as they can.
Scott Dixon now knows that he's free. Graham has already carved into that lead of Scott Dixon. It is a half a second, making 4/10. Well-publicized dust-up with Jack Harvey, but he was awfully excited to get going today, and he felt like the race car would be better, and indeed it is. Second place running Graham Rahal. Another strong run up at turn number 4. him by 0.3 of a second down the backstretch. Up to 0.4 of a second. Ray Hall, Award, Power, and Newgard the top 5. Rosenquist, Pagano below. Colton, Herta, and Marcus turn number 2. It's 2-3 car lengths as they stake their way down the backstretch. Top 10 of lap 139. And Carpenter is currently running at the 12th position. 13th is Ryan Hunter Ray. 14th is Green's BK. Secure Basano, the last car of the lead lap. Speedway. He did it on the front stretch mark on the outside. Takes Scott Dixon back to second as Pato Awards looking a little antsy into turn 3. First time in over 300 laps over the course of this weekend, gentlemen, that somebody else has led other than when we were turn 4. Davey, what do you see out of Grant Rahall's car that makes it so bad?
That momentum down the back straightaway and was able to go wide open through turn 3 and 4. Really gained a lot of ground. He gets right behind him, coming off the front and traveling down the front straightaway and has that nice pass. He has the timing down perfectly, guys. His car's not only fast, but
for Dixon, though, Marcus.
The last
Pato Award is coming in. Michael Young's going to call that stop.
he was running hard in that third. Right now with those red tires. Pato Award, good stop, 6.5 seconds. It's back away. It looks like comes out of 4. Joseph Newgard is
Joseph Newgard is going to come to pit road. We're waiting on Joseph Newgard and Will Powell. Side by side, and Graham Rahal blitzed around the outside of Scott Dixon. Now the question is he going to get out in front of Pato Award? Out onto the back straightaway. In front of both of these guys to turn 4 and cycle through inside. Pato Award is going to get the full song. This could have been huge for Joseph Newgard then. He got out on the racetrack as we see that Firestone bouncing in turn number 3. Going this one out, but Felix Rosenquist and in race win appears to be over. Well, Felix Rosenquist is going to be able to move that car back onto pit road, and it doesn't look like, at least right now, that there's a ton of damage on that right rear for Felix Rosenquist, and it looks like it's going to be a quick replacement for him to get him back out. He's going to go to the rear. Yeah, he is slow out of the box. Now he'll light up those rear tires.
It's going to be interesting how this all plays out. Those guys that come in make their stop, but it should cycle Newgard in front of this field.
Yeah, it looks like it. And Pato Award is behind him. Then Rahal, Dixon, and Pagano. Power, Herta, Alex below, and then McLaughlin, BK, and Carpenter. So the question is, how many more laps that we're running under caution? I got to think, Davey, that conventional wisdom tells you that those 3 that have yet to stop are going to wait until as long as they possibly can in this. The 30 laps before we do that tickets. Stevie, Monica.
Deanna, Danny.
No mistake. That similar blue and white car of Tony. but when they can turn it up, here comes Kyle Ward. Marcus to the momentum there. He did. He jumped right back into the throttle. They'll stick their way down the back stretch. Now he's going to look inside, and Newgarden has to yield. Otto Ward swings to the inside. Mark went 23 laps to go. We got a new race leader. He might have stepped and that's why Joseph Newgarden's a champion. You saw the patience that Kyle Ward exercised in working on Joseph Newgarden, and how he may have set up his move for the pass.
Where do you need to be fast to win the race? Every time coming off of turn 2, he's able to gain on the car in front of him.
One guy that probably is pretty good. I know we've not talked about it a lot today, but Davey, he's run consistently in the top 10, and looks like he's going to keep
from out from 9th up to actually 10th going into tonight. He's in 7th.
You know, you and I have had the pleasure for years to cover the road. We've seen it happen over the years where guys come along and they look like can't miss, but I don't think he's done it. But the deal is though that ride for Otto Ward, winning that Lights Championship. Came so close to winning a race at Road America a couple years here last year. He started the season on the motorsport, got on pole, and the big strategy just didn't work out. And now he is 3.5 laps away from doing it here. Otto Ward in the cockpit, and
had a couple opportunities for Otto Ward before. It drives the right time, but the third team has stepped up and one hope, and they can put it right over one car. Taking down, you know, always remember we talked about it a lot.
and a lot more turns to pull off flawlessly to make it happen. Big Gilman, the white flag is in the hand. Otto Ward sets sail to turn number 1. We've already had a first-time winner earlier this season, and Alex. Different drivers were dominant on this day. For the driver that was dominant, Lennon County, Otto Ward. Quick check the back, goes to victory lane. He wins the XFL 360. is second. Graham Rahal is third. Scott Dixon is fourth. Colt Burnett is fifth. Scott National, Alex Below, Scott Clark, Rita King, and Brian Hunter complete the top 10. And it's always a happy victory lane, Dick Gilman, when it's a first.
And this guy's going to be really excited. Pato O'Ward, one of the best interviews in IndyCar. He's always super excited, an exuberant young man, quickly becoming a
All right.
Here he is coming down the front stretch on his victory lap. Let's hear it for the youngest winner of an IndyCar race in the history of Texas Motor Speedway. Just at 21 years of age, give it up for Pato O'Ward. Last night you saw one of the all-time great veterans win here at Texas Motor Speedway, and today you've seen one of the young up-and-comers in just his second full-time season. That's the first career win here for Pato O'Ward. Here is our SpeedyCast race recap up on Big Hoss TV. Our top finishers, Pato O'Ward, the winner, beating Joseph Newgarden. Graham Rahal finishing third. Scott Dixon dominates much of the race today, but he will settle for a fourth-place finish. Colton Herta fifth, and Simon Pagenaud finishing sixth this afternoon. Seventh, Alex Palou. Eighth, Scott McLaughlin. Ninth was Renus BK. 10th, Brian Hunter-Ray. Ed Carpenter finishing 11th, and Marcus Ericsson was 12th this afternoon. Will Powers 13th, followed by Takuma Sato and Tony Kanaan. 16th, Felix Rosenquist. 17th, Jack Harvey. 18th was James Hinchcliffe. And all these drivers on the final page here, they were the guys who wrecked on the opening lap. Sebastian Bourdais, Alexander Rossi, Pietro Fittipaldi, Ed Jones, Dalton Kellett, and Connor Daly. All those 6 drivers involved in the lap 1 crash this afternoon. But there is the winning car making its way over to Speedy Cash victory lane. It is the number 5 Aero McLaren SP Chevrolet of 21-year-old Pato O'Ward.